What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new unboxing video. Today I have a phone that I've been waiting for quite some time. So this right here, it's called the Xiaomi Black Shark and this is a gaming phone. So with this phone we get a 16-inch screen with a 1080p resolution and of course an 18:9 screen ratio. We get the Snapdragon 845, 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage, and I believe the device costs somewhere around $500, so this is not a cheap device by any means. Now what's interesting about this phone is the fact that it has liquid cooling, so the phone shouldn't get hot whenever you're playing games, but I guess we'll have to see how that works in real life. Aside from that, I believe that we have a 4000 mAh battery, 2 cameras on the back and a 20 megapixel camera on the front. And with that being said, let's get this box open and check out the phone. Alright, so we have a regular looking box, nothing exciting on it. On the front we have that S, on the side it says Black Shark, and we have a plastic covering the box, which I'm gonna remove. And on the back we have some specifications, but everything is in Chinese. Now I'm gonna have to see how to install the Google Play Store. I don't believe that this comes pre-installed with the Google Play Store, but we'll check that out in a second. So I can see that I have the 6 gig version and 64 gigs of internal storage. So let's see how to get this out. Wow, you are gamer, let's shark. That's interesting. And I guess there is nothing inside here that looks interesting. So this is the phone right here. Oh, it feels so small. It kind of feels like a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. And let's see what else we have in the box here. So first things first, in here, oh look at that, we have like a protective case, which is nice to have because otherwise we wouldn't find one. It even comes with a screen protector, but I wouldn't want a screen protector on that phone. And we have some Chinese user manuals and of course the SIM card rejection tool. Let's see the power adapter. So this is not the quickest power adapter right there, so not the fastest charger out there. And as I said, we have a 4000 mAh battery, and the phone should support quick charging, and I'll check that for the full review. And in here we have a USB-C cable and USB-C to a 3.5mm audio jack adapter, so we don't have an audio jack for this device. Alright, so we'll leave those aside. And wow, whoa, this phone looks so cool. So we have a little sticker on the back here. I'm assuming these are LEDs around here, the green stuff around it. I'm assuming that's like an LED. So the phone seems to be made out of plastic, so the back seems to be made out of some type of plastic. At the bottom here we see Black Shark. At the top there we have two cameras. I'm not sure, I believe one of them it's a 12 megapixel sensor and the other one it's a 20 megapixel sensor, but I'll have to check that for the full review. The phone's frame seems to be made out of metal because it's pretty cold, so I'm pretty sure the phone's frame is made out of metal. On the right hand side we have the power button and the volume keys, nothing at the top. And on the left hand side we have what could be a vibrate silent button, just like we've seen on the OnePlus 6. And of course we have the slot for the SIM card, and at the bottom we have probably the microphone, the USB-C port and the speaker. On the front, well, as I said at the beginning, the front looks very similar with the Samsung Galaxy S9 or S9 Plus. We have a fingerprint scanner at the bottom there, of course the camera, the 20 megapixel camera and the speaker. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. I'm gonna set it up and then I'll come back once the phone is set up and I'll show you the UI, and we'll check like the Antutu benchmark, maybe the Geekbench 4 and so on. Alright, it took me a little while, but I am finally back. So I installed the Antutu benchmark, the Geekbench 4 and so on. So the phone doesn't come pre-installed with the Google Play Store. I had to install this myself, but it's very simple to do, so it only takes a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna leave some instructions in the video's description just in case you don't know how to do it. There are some apps that come pre-installed, but it's very easy to uninstall them. You just uninstall one by one, so you can get rid of pretty much everything that comes pre-installed. So the phone it's not using MIUI, it's using a different skin on top of Android, and this phone it's running Android 8.0, and I actually got an update as soon as I turned on the phone. Now, if you don't like this black theme here, I mean, it does look nice. We have those green accents. You can go in here and you can make it white, but I kind of prefer it dark for some reason. I've also set up the fingerprint scanner on the back, so all you have to do is touch it and it will unlock the phone, and as you can probably see for yourself, it is extremely quick. On the back of the phone, we have the S, the green S here, and this lights up every time you get a notification. So if I send a message, like if I receive a message or a WhatsApp message or whatever, that will light up with green and looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if this lights up as well. I'm gonna have to do a bit more digging, but for now just the S lights up whenever you get a notification. Now on the left hand side we have a button. Originally I thought this is like a vibrate button or something like that, but whenever you turn that on, the game basically goes into a gaming mode. So it's called the Shark Space, but I don't have any games installed yet, so I can't really say what's going on. But I know that the phone will block any incoming calls and messages and stuff, so your experience is better for games. So I turned that off. What else am I gonna show you? So on the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4, if we go to screenshots, so on the Antutu benchmark we get a score of 267,000, and on the Geekbench 4 we get a multi-core score of 8400. As I said before, this is a 6-inch screen with a 1080p resolution, and the screen seems to get pretty bright as well, but I can't exactly go outside because it's not sunny, so I can't really say if it's bright enough for the outside. I'll cover that for the full review. Another thing I wanted to show you is the camera app. So the camera app looks identical to the camera apps that we get on Xiaomi devices, and I took some pictures with the front-facing camera and some pictures with the rear cameras, and I'm showing you those pictures on the screen right now. Now it's not sunny out, it's kind of rainy and such, so the colors aren't that vibrant, but I'll definitely take more pictures for the full review. But for now the pictures do look good from the front and the rear cameras. We also have two speakers, so we have one speaker at the top here and one speaker at the bottom, and whenever you're watching a video or playing music or anything like that, both speakers work, and it gives you a much better experience for gaming or watching videos or anything like that. So we have the exact same setup that we have on the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. And talking about the S9 Plus, this feels like a combination between a Samsung Galaxy S7 and the S9 Plus. That's how it feels when you hold it in your hand. So that's all that I can show you for now. I'm probably gonna do a gaming test to this phone. I'm gonna try to install a whole bunch of games, and I'll try and see how the phone performs for gaming, because after all this is a gaming device. Now for $500 this isn't cheap for sure, so I have high expectations for it. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.